Okay, middle school has got to be one of the worst times in a human life. You aren't really a kid, nor are you really an adult. You're starting to be surrounded by more and more kids who pressure you to do things that you don't want to. In middle school, I was a little nitwit with a hormone-raged brain who didn't know how to act properly. Therefore, I did so many unintelligent things. Soup, everyone. I'm Royyia. I'm going to tell you about some of the dumbest things I did in middle school and embarrass the heck out of me. Okay, so one time in the 6th grade, I ate so much candy during lunch that I was super hyped up. More than I normally was in the 6th grade. Anyways, the class I had after lunch was math. My math teacher called my name and asked me to bring him a form which he had given to me a few weeks ago. So I went back to my desk, opened my binder, which looked like a bomb went off with homework papers raining everywhere, and grabbed the envelope. That was just the first embarrassing part. You know how I said I was super hyper from all the candy? Yeah, I was a little too hyper. I did something super stupid. I walked over to the teacher and threw the envelope at the desk. It landed perfectly, amazing the teacher and all my classmates. Yeah, no, that's not what happened. The envelope hit the teacher in the face. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
What are you doing?
He just laughed a little. Luckily, he was a really chill teacher and continued talking to me like it had never happened. My classmates were a different story. Another dumb thing that happened was in the 7th grade. It was around winter. It was actually also one of the few times that it had snowed in my area. Well, the day after the snow day, the hallways were super wet and slippery. I was walking in the hallway when I looked at the clock, 2 minutes till class starts. My brain was being a half-wit and thought, oh no, class is upstairs and I still have to get to my locker. So I ran. After like 30 seconds of running, I fell on my face in the hallway. It was filled with people and everyone laughed. Kids, this is why adults tell you not to run in the hallways, especially when it's been raining or snowing. Okay, this isn't as bad as the last two, but it was still pretty bad. I was lining up in the lunch line at school. When it was finally my turn to grab my food, I grabbed a sandwich in a food container filled with lettuce. I put it on my tray and accidentally knocked it onto the counter. And then when I picked it up and put it back on my tray, it gets knocked over again. This happened about 2 more times, and there was lettuce all over the counter and floor. The 2 people behind me noticed and laughed. The last story is somewhat similar to the second story, but about 5 times more embarrassing. I saw my friend at the other end of the hallway during passing period. I always had this habit of attempting to scare her, so I ran as fast as I could up to her and slipped. Even worse, there were stairs right in front of where I slept, so I fell down the stairs. Worst of all, I was in the 8th grade at the time, and there were 6th graders all around me. My friend didn't get scared, she laughed instead.
What are you doing?
I tried to scare you. So, that was some of the most embarrassing stuff that happened to me in middle school.